Abe, feed us
what?
comments. Cause
we're going to need it. But first, we're live. We need to run through some headlines. Let's do this. We're on time as ever. On today's show, we have...
Alfonsos are almost gonzo. Do you use a straw for your whiskey? You don't stop rocking till the band boogie up, jump the boogie till the boogie of the rhythm to be. Something like that.
Your younger self
Hip,
would kick
hop,
your ass
hippie,
right now.
hippie to the hip, hip, hop. You don't stop rocking till the band boogie to up, jump the boogie to the boogie of the rhythm to be.
And
boom! F1 paddock tomorrow. It's been a while. The year, 1842. What happened? The Germans bombed Pearl Harbor. I think.
Well, you just say the next headline and let's move on.
Perfect storm prediction.
And? Is there anything?
No.
Okay.
Well, I had a rest of that.
I promise it's going to be a better show than it sounds. We're going to be back.
How can it sound better than this? I'm going to beat your ass today.
Look.
Let's go.
We'll be back in just a second.
Fight.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Ain't who you find some relief, you see, so please don't miss up the mood.
Got no guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an Atabay, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
We are live. It is Saturday.
And it's at the shop.
And it's
Saturday at the shop.
It's Saturday at the shop. Good morning to all of you fine folks.
Fine folk.
For those of you who are not on Facebook, that really was just, they had to watch the headlines. It's going to get better.
I think it started better than you think.
I think it didn't, because on par, good morning everyone who's over there at Cigars and Guns. Our live broadcast didn't even start on Instagram because the internet is wavering at this point. But
Are we going to
everyone.
blame the internet, or are we going to blame other tech issues for our slight lateness?
Look, it just hasn't gone right. Okay, Ronnie, if we can shut the Wi-Fi off on that, it might actually work better. But you know what? I tell you what. We're having tech issues this morning, and
Yeah.
I don't care because we're in the shop and it's Saturday.
It is
and
Saturday.
we're sharing it with beautiful people. Frank Tomaszewski's in. Oliver Nickel.
Oliver
Nichols is in from Germany.
By the way,
Morning.
if you're coming to us from a foreign country like Germany,
Do you want to
let us know. We will say good morning to you in your native tongue. And as Brandon fixes our tech, I will come out of the tech fix with.
Why don't you go? Let's do this then. Give him a little bit of German good morning.
Do you think he's on the Instagram?
No, he's actually on.
He's on the Facebook?
Yep.
So, again, if you're coming to us from a foreign country like Germany, let us know. We will say good morning to you in your native tongue. And, Oliver, this is for you. Guten morning, mate.
Wow.
My German is
Your German
flawless.
nonverbals are stunning. They are.
I got to be so cautious when
that.
waving to the Germans.
But regardless,
Yes.
we would, as he says, I'd love to be in the shop right now. We'd love to have you in the
We
shop.
would.
You are missed.
You are missed. It was a week without Oliver. I mean, it was a tough week this week.
You could feel that he
Yeah.
wasn't in the lounge. I could feel because I was sleeping before 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and I just felt his sadness and his depression.
I drank less. I
Stayed up.
I stayed
much,
up.
Oh, you went to bed much earlier.
Yeah, but I will say I do miss not having Oliver in the shop. So if you ever want to just move somewhere, we got your back here in Texas.
I'm actually smoking that short torpedo.
I am smoking something that is not a round sight for the first time in 2 weeks,
Go figure.
and I'm smoking the Jake White Fourth Dimension Lancero.
Yeah. Let's. Did you want to talk about a couple new cigars?
Let's go ahead and talk cigars. This
So,
one is pretty cool.
You actually have 2 new Lanceros that have hit the shelf, and these were part of a sampler. The fine folks at Jake Wyatt found out that their blends in a Lancero are spectacular.
Yes, we killed the whiskey a long time ago, Oliver.
Yes. So
Thank you.
we now have the Herbert Spencer and the Fourth Dimension in Lanceros in the house. They come in complete boxes of 22, which is very, very cool. So very excited about the addition of the Jake Wyatts
Do you know why they're in boxes of 22s?
because one of the owners,
Yep, Neil
Neil,
Garcia.
was a professional baseball player, and his number was 22.
And do you know why the company is named Jake Wyatt?
Because there are 2 owners, and it's named after each of their sons.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's just all family ties. I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I've fired up a Jake Wyatt. This thing is nice. Good little morning stick. It's got a little wrap of candela. It's got a Dominican risotto on there. It's a little bit spicy on the front. It goes great with the coffee, but it's still kind of creamy. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Full body, but pretty elegant. It's
Good.
kind of got this fragrant element to it. It's fresh. It's nice.
Excellent.
So
The
yeah,
other-
check out
The other thing, I don't know if our friend John Carney is on the phone with LFD, but happy to have back in stock one of our favorite cigars, cabinet number 5. What is even more rare is the cabinet number 6.
Really.
This is a cigar that anybody looks at and goes, this is going to be so strong. I don't think I can even smoke this thing. False. This cigar is absolutely spectacular, and it's in one of my favorite vitolas or the shape, which is a Bellicoso or Torpedo. And it is outstanding. They are back in. We've only had these they come in boxes of 50, but we've only had the number 6 twice in the last 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. So it is not a cigar that comes out very often. So really excited about that. And talking about cigars that don't happen very often, once a year, our friends from Crown Heads come out with the Las Calaveras. Every year, the Las Calaveras is a different blend. This year's blend is a Nicaraguan Puro, and it is spectacular. They only make about 1,200 boxes of each. We blew through about half of them this week because there's just this following. It's a once a year, the bus shows up and people get on quickly.
It's a cool story too. I like the Las Calaveras, and for those who are familiar with the Day of the Dead, it has that style, the Day of the Dead style. Every time they use these beautiful Mexican color palette, but he really pays respects to the people who've passed over the past year.
Yeah.
So it's
Very,
a Crown
very
Heads
cool.
product. If you like anything that Luciano's touched, if you like any Crown Heads, to me it's a lot like Illusione.
Yeah,
if you
very
like
much.
one Illusione, you're gonna like all of
Gonna
them.
like them all.
Same thing with the Crown Heads, in my opinion.
No doubt about it. No doubt about
It's
it.
kind of like Red Hot Chili Peppers. You like it, you're gonna like basically all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like spicy food, though. Pretty much all kinds of spicy food.
I was not talking about that. I was talking about the band.
I was way off.
Yeah,
All
you were
right.
way off.
All right.
For those of you who are in here on the Instagram side, they must have their algorithm really tight this morning, finding out that we're talking about cigars because it's dumping us like crazy.
Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches.
So,
But good morning, everyone who's on Facebook.
so how you been, Brand?
You know, I felt like a cat in a dryer this week. Just kind of
Which, frankly, is
and
where most cats should be.
I agree, and you've
Yeah.
done that before. And
Yeah, I
then
have.
someone just opened the door and went, "Okay, the week's done." I'm not looking forward to go to Mexico.
You are going to Mexico. You're not going to be here next week.
Won't be here next week. I'm trying to rush back. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to go, but yeah.
Well, you got to go.
Gotta go.
And it's we're gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Well, we're gonna miss our grandkids. You guys are, been there, done that. But you're taking the grandkids, so we will be. We will have a swimming pool without people in it. So,
how you been?
I've been good. We got another poor connection coming in on Instagram, so I don't know what's happening there. But
yeah, if you're following us if you're on Industrial Cigars Instagram, hop over to Cigars and Guns Insta or to our Facebook, and we'll get you covered over there. But regardless, Julie is now speaking German to Oliver. Dusty Robert is in.
Nice.
You're going up to Omaha to the
am.
Cigar Fest, right?
I'm going to go up to the Cigar Fest up there to support my friends Jeff Dahl that owns Safari Cigar Lounge, my friend Tony Goins that owns Capital Cigar Lounge. Those two are sponsoring a Cigar Fest. And if you're two basically Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska based deals, why not put on a Cigar Fest in Glenwood, Iowa? I don't understand.
Who the hell wants to go to Glenwood, Iowa?
0.0 people.
People who live in Glenwood, Iowa, other than Kathleen, maybe.
Kathleen would probably love the place because they probably have like the world's largest ball of yarn sitting there or something. But it is
the third runner-up to the biggest thermometer in the Midwest.
Yeah,
That's
top three. Yeah, so it is because all the mercury in the water they're able to do it.
Exactly.
But it is. I'm looking forward to going up there, hanging out. I get to see my parents. I'm excited about that. I'm also excited that we get to hang out with Craig Robinson from The Office, and that's going to be a blast.
You ain't got no style.
That's going to be so much fun. Our friend Colleen owns the Funny Bone up in Omaha, and she's taking care of us to hang out with Craig Robinson from The Office when we're up there. So,
why did you wait until we were going to Mexico for you to go up to Omaha for a reason to go to Omaha to have fun?
Well, I mean, really, the cigar.
Can you believe this, Rob?
The Cigar Fest is why I'm going.
Your mother, Grandma Mickey, Duke, not them. Cigar Fest in Glenwood, Iowa. That's what you're going with, Rob. You hear this?
Why are you going to Mexico?
Because my daughter needs a surgery.
But you're going to be gone on my birthday.
Trust me. I am very clear of this. We've had many conversations about this.
Look,
trust me.
I know. I'm just happy every time I add a new number to the front. I'm excited. I'm less excited this year than I am last year. So, yeah, it is what it is.
But we will be bringing your birthday weekend. His birthday is August 7th. For those of you who
cares?
They do care. Everyone does care. But you know why?
Why?
Even though your headlines blew the fact that you don't know shit about funk.
I think I came back and rebounded in a really good way.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And the chicken tastes like wood. We are going to have chicken that tastes like wood this weekend because First Friday is this Friday. It is Funk Night.
Funk Night.
And I did
Come dressed in your best funk gear.
I did follow the industry standard of just ripping off other people's copyright because I took the Ohio Players Gold album cover.
Look, I saw that, and there are a few things that actually stopped me in my tracks on Facebook, and that was one of them.
Right?
Boom.
Nothing
right
like
there.
a little copyright infringement to spice up.
That's what the internet is.
But it is a free event. Now, with that, we're changing it up a little bit, and we'll pivot to the reason why we're making this one a free event. We will have a cigar minimum to get in for the people who do join us. This is how we keep the lights on after all, but we are making it a little bit lighter load for the people who want to come in. Busy Bee's going to be here throwing down some Funkadelic, Parliament, Ohio Players. I mean, we're talking
Gap
good
Band,
stuff.
Daz Band, Cameo. It's all on.
It's all on.
Yeah.
Chic, the whole deal.
All of them.
I'm equally as bummed I'm missing that as I am also your birthday. Which should tell you how bummed I am about missing your birthday.
How bummed are you for missing my birthday?
I was going to tear the roof off the mother sucker for your birthday.
Nice.
That's all I got to say.
Nice.
But now I'm going to be eating.
Well, unless George Clinton comes walking in and says, your son sent me in here, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. Because
it just doesn't matter.
It wasn't in my...
it just doesn't matter. So...
Chris says he can bring a booth.
Nice.
Hell yeah, bring a booth. That would be... Text me if you're actually into that because I've got to make a change in the runner.
We have to, and we'd have to think about this. This one's going to be full.
I think so. I mean, it was within the first couple minutes we had 26 registrations, so it was boom, boom, boom.
It's going to go fast.
Yeah, it sounded like one person told a group of friends, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden they started moving. And the reason why we are making this a free event is because we want to say thank you to all of you for helping kick off the Alfonso pre-sale
Holy
like
cow.
crazy. This is the
What?
first time we've ever done a pre-sale.
What just happened? I mean, the Alfonso's, look, when it's all said and done, the Alfonso cigar might be the best cigar I've ever smoked. Now, we come out with a pre-sale on a cigar, and it is not a $12 cigar.
Josh Sims.
This is not a $12 cigar. But in the world of $100 and $200 cigars, we have cigars that are in the $40 range that blow them away. I double dog dare you to bring in anything. I don't give a shit what the price is. And
Anything.
we'll smoke against an Alfonso.
In October when they arrive.
In October when they arrive. But it's obvious that people are embracing this because what we felt will ultimately be our product allocation of this. They're offering it to 20 dealers in the world. There's 200 boxes. It's very, very limited. What we believe our allocation is, we sold half of it in the first 2 hours.
Oh yeah, we are well over half of the allocation,
by
which
far.
does not. I have to put in a plug. This is not for anybody here, but I have to remind us to buy some for ourselves
Yes.
because we always mess up and we never end up buying some for ourselves.
No, that is
Case in
that's
point-
going to be our Christmas gift
Case
to
in
the
point,
family.
Do you know how many original 1880 Lanceros I have?
I have 0.0. How are you sitting?
One, because Ron Hancock gave me one.
That's-
You have one? I have one from the original release.
Yeah.
Because Ron Hancock.
What's the odds that you think our friend Elliot remembers that he has about 3 bundles of 50? Because I could easily make that 2 bundles of 50 because
He
I know
does
where
not
they're
watch
at.
this. He does not watch this
Doesn't
show.
watch the show.
Ty, you in on this? Okay.
All right,
cool.
so Elliot has 2 bundles.
Rob, you in on this?
Elliot has 2 bundles of
Okay.
1880
Good.
Lanceros.
Frank Tomaszewski has one. We should just create like maybe our 10-year anniversary, our 18th year anniversary. We should get together. And, I mean,
like
that
it.
tobacco will be almost 40 years old at that time.
No doubt about it. Speaking of magical releases.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing,
Should we
folks.
drop them right now? Or are they not in the system?
They are
the fives
in this system.
as
They
singles?
are. Yeah, I think we may have to think about. We were going to offer the first 400 to our friends.
Okay, well then let's just do a little bit
I think
how about
we-
a little pre-pro?
I think we just talk about what day do you want to release it? August 2nd, August 3rd, August what? I
Let's
want
do
to
the
give
second.
I want to give
Yeah.
our friends at Someone Say Whiskey because they were the providers of the barrel.
Yep.
I want to give
That's
those
right.
guys about a 2-day head start, but we're going to have to cap what their capabilities are to buy. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the whiskey straw, which is at its core one of the finest Lanceros ever. It is an extremely unique, very well constructed cigar. It's
It
ridiculous.
smells like a Cinnabon.
It is so good. I smoked it last night.
Oh my god, it's like raisins and cinnamon and
So
butter.
our friends at Someone Say Whiskey
Smell
did.
it. What do you want to just bathe in that?
Our friends at Someone Say Whiskey did a barrel pick on a 1792. Is that bourbon or whiskey? Bourbon.
Holy
1792. They give us the barrel for now 3 months and
What's up, Wesley?
About 3 months and a week. These cigars have been sitting and basting in that aroma.
hit me in the face, man. I think
It
I'm
is.
buzzing off of that. It's like
The
smelling
cigar
salts.
is done. We're going to sell them in 5-packs. Someone Say Whiskey will get access to the first 400 for the first couple days. Whatever's left, which won't be any, then we will open up the balance of the remaining 300 to our customer base. The last time we did it, we launched it on a Tuesday during a show and sold out while we were on the show.
Oliver, we would ship overseas to you, my friend. We would absolutely ship overseas to you. What is up? Robert Criswell is in. It's been a while since I've seen that.
We haven't
name.
seen that for
and
a
I'll
while.
tell you what, we've got some viewers on right now. I don't know what the hell is wrong in your world if you're sitting in, tuning in with us this morning, but I do want to thank you. This is Saturday at the Shop, our weekly get-together where we just talk nonsense and industrial stuff.
Yeah. I'm Pops. This is my kid.
I'm Brandon.
And we are Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco, Texas.
We are living the goddamn dream right now.
Living the dream.
This is what it looks like. That's we just want to
If you
join
weren't
you
watching, we'd be glad we're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
But
There have been a lot of these that no one has been watching, but we just do it
but
anyways.
that's what happens.
Here comes Wayne Ferguson, who I always want to call Turd Ferguson, just because of that SNL skit. You
Yeah.
know? You think he'd be upset if I said Turd Ferguson? I know
I
he's
guess we'll
watching
find
right
out.
now.
I guess we'll
I
find
know
out.
he's flipping me off.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should say party on Wayne too.
Party on Wayne.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
it is.
Shout
so-
outs, I'm not wearing leggings. Thank you very much. They're regular man pants. They just happen to come up a little bit.
They're stretchy. But anyway, we're having a good time. It is Saturday morning. It's at the shop. If you are coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago and or Germany, let us know. We have Adrian over here with Cigars and Guns, and he is going to read the comments because our tech failed us in multiple ways today, and we are not able to watch the comments come scrolling
Tracy,
through.
thank you so much for saying that. Best part of their 11-hour drive today, but they are driving through Tennessee, so that's not saying too much. Did you hear what I was saying?
Turd Ferguson, funny name.
Yeah.
Funny name, get it? Big hat, it's funny.
Turds in the house. So we got turds in the house. Everything's going
I don't know
good.
if we can start that.
Why?
I'm just saying that now. I mean,
This,
we'll
I mean,
continue it
yeah.
off air, but
Yeah.
regardless,
I think the best time to talk about somebody is when they're not here.
that's the only time.
That's the only time. That's the only time.
Hey, Ty, will you go to the back for a second?
Yeah.
I got something to talk about.
I got something to tell you. All right, so
Tomorrow, what happens?
tomorrow, F1, or as our friend Ty puts it, M1, is in the house. He attended his first M1 race last week.
He was
Did you like
glued to
it?
the screen.
Did you like it? Mesmerized by F1. F1 is a blast to watch. It is the fastest growing sport, not in just motorsports, but globally. F1 is on fire, and sometimes now with these new cars, literally on fire.
If you're a Ferrari, you're on fire.
If you're a Ferrari, you're on fire trying to get out of your car while it's rolling down a hill backwards.
And on top of just it being an incredibly engaging sport, to be back there where people know but people don't know, and it's this good mix, and then Begley makes it incredible. Go
Yeah.
back and watch the reel from last Sunday. The mimosas have like this
Oranges and cherries.
kebab of fruit on top. She made homemade creme brulee French toast. Come on. Oh, was that incredible or what?
You will punch a baby for that creme
It's
brulee,
so
brulee
good.
French toast.
So you can go in there. I'll actually post a link for those of you who
That
want
is-
to join us.
Yeah, we've been
Also,
averaging about 20 people coming in. And so to watch the sport on TV, I noticed that when you watch it, you watch it. But when you're watching it with a group of guys, and some like Mercedes, and some like Ferrari, and some like a particular driver, what happens when the passes are happening, it is so much fun. So we are having a blast at the F1 races, and I guarantee you, we are the only cigar lounge in the world that's doing F1 watching party.
I think Oliver is. I hope Oliver's still watching here. Josh Sims is chiming in saying, "I thought I had my wow moment with the cigar, but I was wrong." Until after he had his first German engineered cigar, he had a cigar aha moment. I'm guessing with that rum sight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we just went through our product testing after the trade show. It took 2 days. One night was 11 people, one night was 10. We tested 76 different cigars. And a lot of them, look, folks, there are a lot of bad cigars in there, and you will thank us for punishing ourselves to make sure that they are not ever on our floor. But you go through that process and you think, man, my palate is cooked. There's no way I could tell the difference between another cigar right now. Then we smoke the rum sight. And you just realize that there are A players and there are B players. And it is so apparent.
Yep.
Depth and complexity is unbelievable.
What up, Grizz? What up, Grizz? Grizz is coming in from over the pond.
Coming in from London. Good day, mate. You know, I've been hooked on Peaky Blinders.
I couldn't understand what they were talking about.
You know, the code has been cracked. Subtitles.
Except the subtitles that I have on my broke ass old LG doesn't pick them up the same way that generated subtitles do. So it still kind of comes in a little gibberishy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But it is awesome. So it makes me want to get to London even sooner. I want to definitely get one of the Peaky Blinders outfits to walk the streets of London. See if I can get any fights. I mean, it's going to be...
That would be like Oliver Nichols coming here with cowboy hat, assless chaps, and some spurs on.
Here's
y'all doing?
Here's the only problem is the majority of the hair on the top of my head is just given up. It's just if like I'm not even going to hold on anymore.
Yeah.
So I can't pull off the haircut that those guys do where they shave the side and then have this massive bloom over
But that would be badass. So if you shave the side and had like what you had there.
I could just do like a little like hair tornado up there.
UC Irvine just published a deal. They think they found the cure, and I'd say the cure for balding, which
that
I
right?
am just praying mine holds on long
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
It isn't, but one day it'll come back. I hope.
Yeah,
So
I hope so too. I really do hope that.
Both of y'all, all right?
Yeah, I may just give in and just go Ron on everybody and just shave it.
Do you realize how scary you would be if you went razor all the way?
I think I would look badass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would be more badass to go the Peaky Blinders high fade with, and then just leave what you've got up there.
Just
That would be badass. That'd be tax collector shit.
I'm down.
You down?
I am down.
What else we got?
So,
You know what?
so 1842 with Oliver on here.
the last line.
Other bullshit? Yeah. No, the script is intense. But the teaser and the preamble, and of course Oliver will appreciate this. 1842, the year Germans bombed Pearl Harbor. We're going to do something special as it relates to a new cigar. Why don't you tell the story?
We are actually launching on a Tuesday. Darren and Yulia will be coming in. Darren of Principal Cigars is launching a new cigar called the 1842.
Is it to celebrate the anniversary of the bombing of Pearl Harbor?
It is not.
Okay.
That's not.
I
right
went
at
to
all.
Omaha Public Schools, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
part of his archive collection. What he's also bringing, in the spirit of the Iron Curtain, is he's bringing the new Money to Burn USSR.
Oh,
It looks like a little. What is it? It's hammer and sickle.
hammer and sickle.
So it has this real sickle look to the cigar. It's
Timely.
It's very timely.
Yeah.
It's red. He's actually sent me the packaging, so he's going to bring that. That will have a limited release as well. But that will be a Tuesday evening event. It will be education. It will be a little bit entertainment. We'll actually do a live Cigar Talk live up front, and then
Nice.
we'll mic it up. Whereas we did it with
sweet.
Alfonso, we did it basically. You had to watch. We just did it in the room.
Yeah.
We'll actually put it to the speakers so people can hear the Cigar Talk live, and then those can join us on Newbies on our
Love it.
channels.
I love it.
So that event is going to be a blast. We will have a VIP. I don't know if there are tickets left on that, but there will be a VIP available with Darren. And the
Excellent.
last time he was in, he brought the provocateurs.
Yes.
That 26 by
It's
6.
which is killing it, by the way, and it is so good.
Rodney Smith, I hope your birthday was great this week. Damon Mars actually saying, I'm testing the theory that cigars prevent baldness. I think I'm not smoking enough cigars. I agree with you.
Have you seen my children?
Nate particularly.
Yes, Nate. I don't think that theory holds up. In the spirit of Darren, in the spirit of Darren, I am firing up one of the best small morning coffee sticks.
Right.
Strap hanger.
It's got unique tobacco in it, right?
It really does.
Some from Haiti. It's got some Haitian tobacco, and doesn't it have from Kazakhstan in it?
I don't think this one does.
No, that's Katui and Haitian.
But it is so good, and it's just so creative. This actually has a bus. What is it? A bus ticket
Yeah, from the 40s. I
From the
think.
40s, yeah, and that's what's on. I love these folks.
Oh,
They're some of the newest folks to our culture, and they are awesome.
they're kick-ass.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of new and kick-ass, these little lighters,
Hold the
these things
phone.
are sweet, man.
Hold the phone.
They're a little single torch. They're inexpensive too, right? $20 or
No, they're $13.
this is?
Yeah, with a punch. We were just talking about you guys, and it was really complimentary.
It was complimentary.
FYI.
Just don't watch the show because then it will. Yeah. Don't watch the show.
We have a community and a culture here that
I'll put it up against the Dolphins.
Like those fine folks back. Oh yeah, easy. The fine folks back there have been engulfed by the culture, and they're here on the regular, just like our friends Craig and Nicole. They're in it, and they're here literally every day. I love it when Craig goes, every day I know when I get up, by the end of the day I'm going to be at ICC.
That's a good outlook.
And he just says it just makes the day good, because then it's like waiting for the clock, the bell to ring in school, because then I can get out.
It's like Saturday for us.
Yeah, exactly.
We know that Friday afternoon you hang up the pads, and next thing is Saturday morning. We've got Saturday at the shop. So thank you for everyone who's joining us this morning.
God, this
Saturday
is
at
good.
the shop. This is you're kicking ass this morning, I gotta say. Did you get sleep last night?
I got some sleep last night. I watched a couple of episodes of Peaky Blinders, so I'm going to bust a bottle and just start going after people here in a little bit.
That's not advised.
I'm going like Rob. I'm going at him.
What's that show I was telling you about that I've been watching? The Chris Pratt one?
Oh, the Terminal List.
Terminal List. If you're a father of young kids, don't watch that show because it is intense and it is dark and it takes you to dark places.
But there is something just ultra satisfying about
hanging someone by their intestines.
Badass revenge.
Oh,
He takes revenge to the next level.
And Chris Pratt is a killer.
He is. He is awesome. I'll tell you, the other show that is a must-see, it's on Apple Plus, and it is called Blackbird. It is
for real.
awesome.
All right, don't say anymore.
Awesome.
No more. Okay, I'll watch
It
that.
is awesome.
Yeah. Damon comes back. Back to the drawing board. Nate does disprove that theory of more cigars, more hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Wesley? What's happening? Wesley Tackenberg. First off, I love his last name. He's the guy that started coming in on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And he first started with smoking out of samplers and his progression as a cigar smoker over the past couple months has been incredibly satisfying. He would come in, he'd smoke a cigar, he'd go next door, he'd play some pool. Now he just comes in, finds somebody to have a conversation. He just has turned into the quintessential cigar smoker, exactly who you want to have in the lounge. He's always speaking with people, he's trying something new, he's enjoying it, he's getting better at it. Wesley, appreciate you being a part of this. It really has been cool.
And what's cool is what got him in the neighborhood was pool, thinking that's my thing to do, but now cigars is the thing to do. I love that.
I agree.
It's if there is a culture and you get an opportunity to hang out in it, there's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it.
This is a conversation we're talking about frequently now that we're doing what we're doing behind the curtains. Our culture is devoid of, it's getting pulled away from the concept of community, right? And that could be religious community. It could be, what I didn't like about moving down here to Texas is how many homes have garage doors in the back.
Right.
So you don't actually park in front and wave to your neighbors.
Right.
That small little wave to your neighbors of just knowing what they look like, it just pulls further apart. But then in here, you see all the connection. And I just love sitting in the back, standing in the hallway and seeing everyone just being a community. I think it's a quintessential piece of having a healthy life as a human.
I absolutely
You can
agree.
do it here.
Absolutely agree. Keeping the ball moving, I'm actually concerned about what I'm going to call the perfect storm. If you remember, the perfect storm was actually two hurricanes at sea that hit each other, crisscrossed each other, and hit and created the perfect storm.
Convergence of the divergence.
That's pretty technical and deep. I like to call it the perfect storm, keeping things simple.
I was thinking more Pineapple Express.
El
Nino.
I was way off. Here's what's going to happen. On September 11th, to the dismay of many cigar lounges in this town, we are celebrating our 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be more excited. 5th anniversary, September 11th, we are going to make it happen. That happens to be on a Sunday. That in and of itself is a reason to pack the house.
Right.
7 p.m., Dallas Cowboys first game.
Oh, it's our first game. It's
First
Cowboys'
game.
first game.
Cowboys first.
They scheduled it
game.
around us. How
They
nice.
scheduled it around us.
Excellent.
You know, the head of marketing comes into the shop all the time, so I'm sure it was part of the plan. So, not only will we have NFL football coming back, thank God. If I have to hear somebody go, can you put on the Rangers game one more time? I'm going Peaky Blinders on their ass.
Love it.
So, so you take.
You've gotten aggressive since you started watching that show.
Yeah, I seriously think about shaving my head today. So, Perfect Storm, 5th anniversary event, and the Cowboys. This place, I don't know what we do. I don't know if we gut it and put a bunch of folding chairs in here or what.
It's against the Bucks as well.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So, first game against the Bucks. Look, right now the Cowboys are undefeated, so I'm really excited.
Yep.
What is that day going to be like? It is going to be nuts.
I actually want to toss
how
that
are we
out
going to
there.
do this? Do we?
I don't
do we
know what
sell
we do.
tickets? I don't know what we do.
We're going to have to.
But that's why I'm calling it a perfect storm because, in our normal fashion, when we do an event, something special like a 5th anniversary event, we're going to have special cigars. We're going to have food. We're going to have all that stuff.
What do you guys want? Important.
I
what
think
do you want that?
What they would
Saturday-
like
Sunday
is to
look
be
like?
able to get in.
Yes.
I'm just going to say that.
Well, we're going to have to make the tickets live this week. So we need your feedback now. What should that look like? Because it's also September 11th, we do need to have a little bit of a give back. We do need to find a way to, whether that goes to Cigars for Warriors, whether that goes to 9/11 funds, wherever that goes, it
Yep.
also does need to have that
No doubt about
remembrance,
it.
that moment.
No doubt about it.
And I think it is a very special day. And what I've noticed is
Do a fundraiser and raffle.
like a fundraiser. I like that. We definitely need to have that component to it. But I've noticed even last year, there was a different feeling that day. I feel like it's more, now that time is going on and you realize what's happened after, I feel more emotionally attached to that day.
Yeah.
Like, speaking with my kids what it means. What is 9/11? What does it mean to be American?
And the other thing too is when you think about how
Our
many
show's not today, bud.
think about how many I was taking your brothers to elementary school when that happened, and I took you to middle school when that
I
happened.
remember exactly
And
the
it
view.
was, and you guys now are all over 30. So you think about some of the things, the way things have changed, and how much time has gone by, but yet everybody still remembers. So I'm really excited about that. I think what I'm going to do this week for all of our top vendors that I'm sure are watching the show, I'm going to hit you guys up for something special. And I would like to create a 5-pack of cigars, whether it's German engineered cigars, principal cigars, Atabays, Byron's, whatever the case may be. I want to create a 5-pack of something extremely special for that evening. He's trying to interrupt our show right now.
What happens the next day on the 12th?
Boxing Day.
No, Brad's birthday.
Oh, Brad's birthday in time. And the peanut gallery is undefeated.
Yeah. There's there's utter shock here. That's going to be a crazy day.
Thanks for the pivot, though.
Nice. Yeah.
I like that. Where do we go now? I was feeling all American
Down here
and sentimental.
to other bullshit.
That would be a good Saturday at the Shop shirt. Just like the shirt from The Jerk that just says bullshit on it.
Yeah.
We could find a way to put... Did you just laugh at The Jerk? You know what The Jerk is? Yeah. Oh, good.
Greatest-
All right. I knew I loved you. Yeah.
Greatest.
If that doesn't work out, Get away from the cans.
He hates these cans.
Oh, good.
I still think that I mean, we talk about this because we cover a lot of really important topics on our Cigar Talk Live on Tuesday nights. Starts on time every time, just like Saturday at the shop.
Yes,
Tuesday
Robbie
night about
Smith.
8 o'clock. A must watch. Why? Because we ask important questions like this. What is your favorite movie?
It's got to
And
be
mine,
The Jerk.
Mine's The Jerk.
It's-
I mean, I've seen, there's a lot of movies that you can easily throw in your top 5. For me, The Jerk, classic.
Yep. I'm
Absolute-
Mr. Nussbaum.
As long as you got a voucher.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say any 72 that's pulling a small church.
Yeah.
That would be it. All right, let's move forward, shall we?
We got Brian McGee's he's asking for the anniversary pack. How about one from Luciano?
Duh.
If it gets here in time,
Luciano must have a cigar in this pack.
send it to us now.
George Rico must have a cigar. Darren must have a cigar. Nelson must have a cigar.
Crux.
Oliver, Crux. This has just gone past 5.
I know Jake Wyatt's going to want in on
Jake
this.
Wyatt's going to want in. But we want to create a special pack. So start looking for stuff in the warehouse that doesn't have tags on it, that maybe has sat around for an extra decade.
I'll start working on. Actually, hang on. You run with this because I'm going to put this on the list so I don't forget to make a design for it.
Good call. So special day. We're blessed that we're celebrating our 5th anniversary, and we owe it all to those of you that come in here and make this place so special, and for those of you guys that hang out with us on Saturday at the shop, and of course on Tuesday Cigar Talk Live, which is that show is blowing up.
Can we also say thank you to Daniel Himmel?
Sure.
Daniel Himmel has, I would say, transformed how we run the back end of this business.
No doubt.
That would I would have easily forgot to do that design, and then we get to last, and I'm rushing for it, right?
Yep.
But now that we are going through this EOS program.
Yep.
Think about it. Okay, now we have the system to not forget about it and make sure that
Exactly.
there's accountability. This
The EOS system, real quickly, is entrepreneurial operating system. It is becoming very, very popular. But what it does is, if you are in anywhere from a small business to an enormous business, it changes the way you conduct your daily business. It adds structure. It defines your meetings. It forces you to pay attention to the things that matter instead of just putting stuff on your to-do list that quickly and easily can be knocked off but don't actually move the needle. So it has changed things.
Is your last name actually Soul Train? I'll help you. I know a guy. I was about to say, this is, yeah, you're meant to be here for sure.
They're already cool. I see exactly where you're going with this, to do a Soul Train line during Funk Night.
I just want to see you. I want to see you
I
pop
will
and
bust
lock.
a move. I will pop and lock. I will roll by.
I'll start working the knees right now.
Oh yeah,
man, this
yeah.
is.
I'm gonna go look up the best white dancers on Soul Train because there's some good ones.
JP sent that one to do with the mullet. that was doing the-
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna.
We could do a Soul Train.
We can do
line
a Soul
right
Train,
here.
and there is one person that if admission goes to $250 for the night, I'm paying it because I want to watch Tyrone Demery do the Soul Train line.
Oh, I'll pay everything I've got.
Easily $250.
It's a,
And we have to film that for sure.
Oh, we're filming that. Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. Good morning. So thank you for saying that. Also, that's also probably the dopest alias last name ever. Soul
It is.
Train.
It is.
I like that. It would be
We
cool to
got
have a
Zach
cigar
coming in
donation box.
from.
Yep.
Zach's coming in from New Mexico,
Yep.
right? Good day, mate. Just like they say it
It'd
in
be
Mexico.
cool to have a cigar donation box that we can put cigars in to give to our first responders for a 5-year. Yes,
Let's
I
do
agree.
that.
We'll do Cigars and Warriors. That sounds good to me.
Don't
And if we can make a real stretch goal to send 500 cigars, one time we did send 5.
we sent over 700.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was over 700.
And that was an
cigars.
anniversary party as well.
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Should we
It's gonna
bring
be
in
fun.
Adrian?
We should bring in Adrian.
Let's do it. This is how we wrap up every show. We want to say thank you for joining us. The best is yet to come, where we put one of our best friends on the least comfortable chair in all
Yeah.
of Frisco.
Yeah.
Everyone, please give it up for Adrian Barundo!
Crowd goes wild.
See, this is
Good morning.
What you packing?
VP9 SK.
Nice.
the SK. What's up,
I got
dog?
one of those.
What, I do?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure exactly what I had,
Yeah.
but
First
I've,
key-
I've got one.
First key of
Yeah.
responsible ownership is not know what it is you have.
No idea.
I like that.
No idea.
I like that. What's up?
Hey, it's Saturday, and as you know, this is the best. Other than Tuesday, this is the second best day of the week.
I agree.
Be here on the shop. Yeah,
Tuesday it's a different mode.
it definitely is. Yeah.
It gets deep.
Oh,
It gets deep.
last week was
And
deep. Yeah.
It's just, but really, in theory, if our solution or our concept is to let you, in a sense, eavesdrop on a conversation that happens in a cigar lounge, and also have the ability to kind of steer the conversation in a certain way because of your comments, what started out as a Cigar 101 has turned into this eavesdropping episode that it's amazing how people that are somewhat contained and kind of keep things to themselves, as soon as they're on camera,
Yeah.
they have no problem saying whatever the hell they want
Yeah.
to say. They'll open up and tell people stuff that they would never tell anybody.
I love it. It
is
is
so much fun.
unguarded. It's open.
And we can judge them at the same time.
Yes. Also,
the judgment zone, and there are so many people out there that just want to judge because you can see the comments start coming in all caps. Judgment zone now.
Yep.
Please, let's judge. Stuff. All these things coming in because we do, admittedly, judge.
you know what?
Yeah.
We have something today, right?
Yeah.
What do we got today? Will you tell them about
Let's
it?
do the unveiling of the Cigars and Guns Shirt Club. It's a monthly shirt club that I have. You'll get a new shirt every week with a different design.
Every month.
Every month, sorry. Every week would be too
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, we did a little bit something different this week.
Ooh, it's
This
already
is
a
like
different color.
Christmas.
Yeah, that sound of excitement.
Yeah,
It is.
here
It's
goes.
the opening of a present.
Can we get a drum roll?
Look at this.
Lead and leaf life, boy. Let's go.
Oh, it's got the little front panel. It's got almost this Porsche insignia. Lead
Yeah.
leaf life.
I'm glad you picked that up.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Yeah, it's got, and it's pretty
kinda-
Porsche
yeah,
font too.
Kind of taken from that. Now, let me tell you, this is probably a good time to get into the club if you're not in it already. I was talking to another member here earlier this morning, Rob, and we're going to do a little bit of a change. We're going to call it Cigars and Guns Shirt Club 2.0, and this is partly based on the conversation I had with Brandon about going a little bit more minimalist. That's the word I was looking for. And so it won't be too in your face as these other designs have been.
Yeah.
So these other ones are going to be
They're
a
all
little
great
bit more-
designs, though, by the way.
Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit. But so if you're not a member yet, cigarsandguns.com, check it out, Shirt Club. And yeah, if you don't know, you know.
You definitely need to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, this is cool as hell. And what I like is you're changing up colors, so it's not all white
Yep.
shirts, not all black shirts. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
My favorite is still, I never thought I'd like wearing a yellow shirt.
Yeah.
But that Coors shirt,
Yeah.
I wear that weekly in my routine.
Yeah.
It's,
And it's just the one thing you just don't ever seem to have enough of is T-shirts, because it is.
I do now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have. I'm in a good place on T-shirts.
Yeah.
And the thing is, quality T-shirts these days. I thought when jeans were $75 that was a freaking crime. Because I mean, Ty and I know, 501 Levi's, they were, $19.95 all you could carry. All of a sudden, tough skins. He had them Z Cavaricis.
Cavaricis came in.
But
yeah.
but the thing is T-shirts now. You get like a Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Yards. You get some of those.
Oh.
They're $75 to $100 for a T-shirt.
This Cuts does a similar set. They're plain T-shirts, no design, just kind of like an olive color. $60. Bam, $60. What am I gonna do with a $60 T-shirt?
Our buddy Cuts.
No, that would make sense.
Oh,
But Cuts is probably
okay.
part of Cuts. It's kind of got that little hipster vibe to
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
skinny jean type stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
$60 t-shirts. This, what is it? $30 a month.
Yep.
New designs, revolve it. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Where do they? You see a lot of these NFL players all going to camp. Where do they get their clothes? I mean, there's some stuff that they're wearing that I'm sure these T-shirts are $500. Where the hell do they? Where's that store at?
Probably the same place Westgate gets his clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
Good point. They
It's about
probably
the same,
yeah. They definitely sell Yeezys at wherever he gets. his
Wherever they
shirts.
sell those, yeah.
And the jean.
I think
Regardless,
don't you think parachute pants should come back? I think if you did a shirt and parachute pant combo, that would be nice.
We got
As long as
one.
they got a voucher.
What were those pants called? They had like a name. Do you remember? They started with a Z.
No.
The-
See,
the-
my day with the big jeans.
What were they? No, these were like the parachute pants, but they started with a Z. There was a little tag on the front, like where the pull string would be. Yeah, they were like hammer pants.
They were hammer
except-
pants.
What was in? He wore red, white, and blue ones in Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Remember those pants?
Uh-huh.
That was
Uh-huh.
when he was doing what was the guys that was doing the karate class?
Yeah. You think I'm ashamed to go home to Starla every night? He's like smack under the face.
That's
See,
another underrated movie.
My day with the big pants were Jinkos.
Those are weird.
Oh, tell me those aren't coming
I
back.
never. Really?
All right. Well, on that bad note,
Every
Adrian,
every bad idea is coming back, and it's now retro.
Yeah.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything sounds better in vinyl.
No.
No, it don't. Can't listen to vinyl in my car.
No. It's
All
good.
right, but if somebody, on the brighter side, if somebody does want to follow or doesn't follow Cigars and Guns, where do they go?
Yeah, follow us all major platforms along with Industrial Cigar Company. We're all on the TikTok, Facebook, you name it.
The
We're on
grams,
YouTube, yeah,
we're-
all the grams.
Yeah, all the talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find us there and
Yeah.
catch us every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Time, and then Saturday at the shop every Saturday, 10-ish.
Right
a.m.
on time. Till
Central
tech
Time.
doesn't work.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Sign us off.
That is it.
See
Stay
you
cool out there. It's
See you
hot.
at Funk Friday.
Yeah, first Friday. Be there.
Peace.
Later, guys.
We out here.
See ya.